Go, that should be going all right. A little fiery pony. Love it. Yeah, it scales to your character size, right? So when you're one of the littler characters, it's tiny. It's tiny and adorable and cute, and I love it. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh boy, it's been one of those mornings. One of those fun mornings. All right, but yeah, how's everyone doing this morning? This afternoon, I guess. Yep, morning, afternoon. Good evening or good night. Oh boy, more coffee. That's something I need. I want to make sure you guys can hear me and stuff before it keeps going. Oh, Anteater can't wait. Same as White Wrath. White Wrath? Oh, White Wrath giving a thumbs up. Can you hear me and everything all right then? Scoop Dig, sorry about missing all the streams. Been at boarding school. No worries at all. School is always the most important thing, no matter what. And I've got a dragon on my shoulder, and that's awesome. Hey, Tickle. Oh my gosh. I got a new pet dragon. I'm gonna do a dance. Oh, I'm gonna hit the wrong button, and then I'm gonna do dancing. There we go. Been doing too much modeling stuff lately. I keep wanting to hit the middle mouse button to move my my camera around. I'm crystal clear. Good to go. Or good to know. Good to go. This is the same thing yesterday. Oh my gosh. Yep, more coffee. More coffee for sure. Num 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 num. Sweet, sweet nectar of life. Actually, I think before I go finish this off, I'm gonna go. What the heck is that? I want that. That is a cool. Got your own like. Big Hero 7 or Big Hero 6. Oh, what's the name of that robot in that movie? I can't remember. I think it's technically comic, right? The Mender. I want to talk with you. Repair all. Yes, repair all. There we go. Hey, love it. It's on my shoulder. I love it so much. Ooh, let's see. Do I need not inventory, currency. Currency, battle currency. Okay, so I still got some extra room there. 4,000 company seals, so I could probably upgrade my company. But it's something I'll deal with later. But yeah. Oh boy, how's everyone doing today? This nice, what is it? Thursday? Nice Thursday. Oh my gosh, my brain is fried this morning. Oh man, oh man. All right, but yeah, so starting this one a little bit earlier, so we can play a little bit longer. Oh, again, we have a dragon with us, which is like, I don't want to say the reincarnation to Kellyanne. I don't think that's right. How many poetics have I got? Let's see here. Not armory chest. Currency. 1,245 out of 2,000. So I think I should be good for a little bit. Wolf marks? Oh, that must be PvP. Then there's tombstones of allegory, tombstones of revolution. Oh, I guessing that's like raid stuff or something. Oh, I'm glad things are going good there, John David. Yeah, I'm doing good today. Having a good day today. Enjoying life. Can't complain, that's for sure. And I should spend some on Dragoon gear. Okay, I can do that now. Drazar, oh, you finished moving? Yay, moving. Always fun. Oh man, glad you finished moving there. Show all. I want Dragoon Lancer. Which one did I buy already? I think I already bought the armor or the weapon for it. Character. No, I want armor. Ah, I keep hitting the wrong thing. Augmented. Yeah, I got the Magitech Spear already. Okay. So let's. Whoop. Sorry, I bumped the mic there. I talk with you. And are they still of war? Good Lancer, they are. Okay. Ooh, what does that look like? Oh, I wish it was a little bit more It shows, oh, sorry, yeah, it shows how many I have here on the side. All right, so yeah, if I go back to, thanks for that, Kellyanne. If I go to Ironworks gear, it'll tell me I've got one of that and one of that, and apparently a shield too. Yeah, okay, cool. So let's go back to Dragoon Lancer. Let's get the expensive ones out of the way. Okay, looks kind of cool. Okay, so let's grab this one. That's okay. Okay, so I have one of that. Here's another expensive one. All right, and that's all I can afford. Okay, yay! Again, thanks for reminding me of that, just in case things go crazy and I end up forgetting about going through and fixing all that stuff. Body and legs first. Yeah, that's what I went for. Okay, so let's wait the party, and then there's someone else. There you are. All right, but yeah, slowly. What am my Lancer up to now? Slowly leveling up my Lancer to eventually be able to equip that. My Lancer's up to 41, so I'm only 9 levels away. So essentially, I've been leveling up the Lancer on Saturday afternoons. Or Saturday afternoons. You guys have been helping with that, running some dungeons and stuff like that. So things are going good there. Ooh, recommended gear. Ooh. Actually, I have more gear there. Okay. Oh, yes, I didn't change my gear set. So let's assign gear. So I'll do this. So yeah, level 41, 9 more levels to go until I hit 50. And then the plan is when I hit 50, I'll probably stop leveling the Lancer and maybe just run around and do some other things. Maybe I'll keep leveling it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I think I'll try to keep it at 50 because that's what it's supposed to be for the expansion. Maybe I'll start leveling up the one for the expansion after that. We'll see. Okay, so let's equip this one. But yeah, as soon as I get to kind of like near the end of 2.55, right? Yeah, I'm currently in 2.5, and this 2.55 is kind of the end right before Heaven's Ward. I'll probably switch to my Dragoon maybe a little bit into that, but before I switch to the Dragoon, what I'm going to do is do like a whole episode where I go through the Lancer class stories and then all the way up to the Dragoon class story. So that's the plan. You have Dreadworm armor as well, Zygot? What's the Dreadworm armor? Looking at that one. Oh, you found out the DLC for Mass Effect in the game for the Legendary Edition? Yeah. Which is awesome. Yeah, but to go in 2.55 is the end of the base game, but I think some people were saying that you get some dialogue near the end of it if you're Dragoon at the end of 2.55? Or should I just go finish 2.5? I'll figure that out later. I'm still a couple episodes from that anyways. Ooh. Bacon bits. It's a little piggy that can fly named Bacon Bits. Oh, that just made me happy. Oh yeah, Coils of Bahamut. Yeah. I probably have some armor from that too. Yeah, from the Bahamut raid. Sorry. I probably do for the Dragoon. Let's actually take a quick look here. Is there a way to sort this? Sort. Sort. Let's see here. Yeah, so I've got like a Lancer, an Astra helmet. That might be it. Stuff like that. All right, but anyways. Whoop. Oh, you want to join? You want to join there, John David? Yeah, don't forget. I'll send you a reminder there. Also, John, if you want to give it a try, it is free to play up until, I believe, the end of Heaven's Ward, you guys were saying? So you do get, you can play free for free right now, which is awesome. If you wanted to start now, John, you can totally start now. Don't have to worry about paying for it right away. You can see if you really like it before you jump in, start spending your monies. And there is a new expansion coming out too, which is awesome, later this year. How much is this game per month? Depends on your local currency, and I believe there's 2 different levels. There's one, oh, I can't remember the price of it. There's one that's cheaper. I think it's like, what, eight something American or something like that, and there's one that's like $15 American, I'm guessing, depending on how many characters you have active and all that fun stuff. But yeah, there's different things, different ways, different prices. You know that. Yeah, there's 2 types. Until 60 on a new. If you make a new account there, John, you can get up to 60 on a new account, which is amazing sauce. I love that. Wait a minute, you are from Monster Hunter. You know, blue outline? Okay. Oh, $12.99 and $14.99. Okay, thanks to Carl. Oh my gosh, I gotta move my mic here a little bit so I keep bumping it. There we go, that's better. There we go. Okay, so let's continue on with our story here. So of course, so we went and fought the one dungeon, which Majgard Sommer. I never pronounce that name. It's like from Fight with the Chance of Meatballs. I'll never pronounce that one properly. So this a dragon that happened. I believe you guys even said it happened before 1.0. This dragon kind of attacked these imperial ships, and we climbed the destroyed ship and ended up talking with the dragon, and the dragon's still alive and calling others to join and stuff like that. Or no, some other dragon was calling and he had to heed the call, I believe. And then Midgard's Midgard's oh my god, Midgard Somer. Midgar. I'm gonna call him Midgar from now on. And he's now following me around as like a mini dragon, which I'm so confused on what actually just happened. But I'm sure they kind of go into a little bit more as the expansion goes on. Also, that's a cool mount you got there. All right, so let's see where are we gonna go. So we need to speak with Doman Watch. So this is right where we ended last episode. I've run around a little bit since then, so let's hop on a mount here. Mount roulette, and we get Bahamut or Behemoth. Bahamut. Ooh, Bahamut mount would be cool. I love how we still got the crystal, with the crystal tower here too, from that raid. Yeah, so this is where you went. We climbed up this tower and ended up talking to. How far? We get close. Can we get close to it? I'm curious. I mean, I'm sure it'll cut us off when we get to the border here. Nope, we can keep going a little bit. How far can we get? All right, you were letting me. Oh, there we go. It let me get way closer than I thought it was going to. Yeah, why didn't we just... We can all fly. Why didn't we just all fly to the top? I'd have to take a boat. Oh, you want to did that got awesome. All right, so let's head in here. Where are you? There you are. All right, so I was beginning to fear the worst. Were those explosions I saw? Ah, but you shouldn't waste time talking with me. He's left a message stating that you are to return to the Rising Stone at once. All right. Literally came back for him to tell me to go back. Oh, you couldn't fly back that. That makes sense, Drazor. That makes sense. Right, flying such a new thing. Silly me. Silly me being silly. Okay, so let's head into the Rising Stone. I got a pet dragon now. That's all I care about. That's awesome. Who doesn't want a pet dragon? Yep, I know, a flying behemoth. Actually, any mount can fly, which is kind of cool. You don't have just like specific flying mounts. Any mount can fly. All right, so praise the 12 that you are hale and whole. It came as soon as Amphilia informed me of Sir Emeric's request. You have completed your investigation of the Keeper of the Lake, I take it? Then I would hear your report. Well, there's a big dragon, a mini dragon here. You want to talk to him? He'll explain everything. You conversed with Midgar? And that's his name forever. I swear, or anyone else to make such a claim, I would regard it with considerable skepticism. Are we to understand that the Worm Lord did not perish, but has in sooth lain dormant these past 15 years? Less of resurrection and more of rejuvenation, for he who dwelleth in eternity, years passing as moments. Oh, it used to be that some were ground only and some were flying only. Oh, okay, cool. Behemoth was ground only for a while, but now that they added flying into the main thing, everything flies and everything. That's cool. I'm glad they changed that. Make things so much easier. Flying cactuar would be crazy. Yes, bringing 1,000 needles everywhere. Though his words were ambiguous at times, one statement left little room for interpretation. My people have heard the song, Ishgard shall burn. Clearly an attack is imminent. We must share this information with Sir Emmerich immediately. However, we dare not divulge your conversation with Midgard in its entirety. To even acknowledge that you heard the voice of one of the dragons is a grave but necessary risk. Lest we forget, men have been executed as heretics for declaring as much. For your own protection and for the sake of our tenuous relationship with Ishgard, the truth cannot leave this room. Okay, as for now, we shall present a revelation to Sir Emmerich's emissary. You may leave that to me. Pray remain here for now. Whoop. Is there something you're not telling us, Luneth? You seem different somehow. It's almost as if you're missing something. Something important. Oh yeah, my crystals, they all like turn gray. Well, Fiend, Midgard stripped you of the blessing of light? Are you alright? How do you feel? Oh, that's what happened, okay. I see, it's a relief to hear that you were otherwise unharmed. It beggars belief that any being could possess the power to deprive you of her blessing. He made a mention of a covenant, did he not? One of the ancient myths regarding Silvertear Falls states that when the waters came into existence, so did the Great Worm. Athik and Nimera, brother Time and sister Fate, decreed that Midgard ever watch over the source, and which all water and magic was said to flow. I wonder, what is this? What if this was a covenant from which he spoke, and 'twas not the gods with whom he treated, but Heidelin herself, or Heidelin? I believe it's Heidelin. Well, if he is watching over you as he claimed, mayhap you will have an opportunity to ask. Let us keep this matter to ourselves. I do not wish to burden our friends needlessly. Oh, maybe they know how to fix it. We're a team, remember? Art thou a pawn, or master of thy fate? What hast thou wrought by thine own hands, mortal? You're so cute, though. So confused. Oh, you're playing an very old game today? You had to download an emulator, played it? Which game was that, John? Yeah, flying T-Rexes are awesome, Dagat. That's cool.
My friend, I can scarce believe it. You confronted the Worm Lord and lived to tell the tale. I give thanks to Helone for your preservation. It is our sole cause for gladness. Your encounter with the Keeper of the Lake served to confirm our fears. A great worm has roared, and it makes little difference if it was one of the two in Eorzea or any other. The Dravanians are coming.
I am told that Ishgard has magical defenses against Dravanian attack, though I am not privy to their exact nature. Will they be enough to repel a massive force?
Ishgard has weathered countless assaults over centuries. This will be no different. And now that you have confirmed the threat, none can ignore the Lord Commander's calls for the wards to be strengthened. I dare not presume to speak for him, but I expect the Lord Commander would sing your praises. I must away, but we shall meet again soon.
Countless assaults weathered, and this will be no different? Why am I not convinced?
Uh-oh. Things are gonna get interesting from here on out. Bakugan Battle Brawlers? Haven't heard of that one. It's a PS2 game? Yeah, you mentioned before that your PS2 got stolen with every games with it, which is never fun. Never ever fun. And unfortunately, a lot of those games you can't find anymore, or if you can find them, they're like ridiculously expensive, which sucks. Zachary, oh, you're almost done on the class stories. You need the counselor, bounty hunter, and agent for Star Wars. That'll take you no time at all, Zach. That'll be awesome. Okay, so let's speak with you again. The Ishgardians have warred with the Dravanians for centuries, nay, nearly 1,000 years. That'd be a millennium. In all that time, not once have their enemies breached their defenses and entered the city proper. Yet, regardless of how strong these magical wards may be, I nevertheless fear that the Ishgardians are underestimating the gravity of the situation. Though it is not Midgard who roared, a call to arms by one of the first brood cannot be ignored. Until such times they choose to request our aid, however, we can do not but observe the situation at a distance and pray that our fears are unfounded. Oh my gosh, Heaven's Ward? Does that have something to do with the wards that they have around the city? Don't tell me if it's right, but I'm starting to think that that's where it's going. Guessing I speak with you again. Message from... Oh! What's going on? I forgot. I believe Moenbryda has requested a gathering of the Scions. I assume there has been some progress concerning our efforts to combat the Ascians. Can I still combat... If I lost my connection... Can I still be considered a Scion? Do I still have access to the Echo? Alright, so let's pray and inform her that our business with the Ishgardians is concluded. For the moment, I shall be along once I've completed my communications with the Crystal Braves. Alright, let's go this way. Literally right around the corner. It's literally right around the corner. It's right here. Come on. Okay. Alright, all done with your talk of dragons? Wonderful, because Ascians are next on the menu. Let's head into the Solar, shall we? Okay. Okay, bye-bye. I'll probably just like, disappear. Okay, you coming? No? Okay. Just gonna stand there? Thought you had to go talk to someone. Nope, gonna stand there. Oh, the Echo and Blessing are two different things. Okay, Daigot, thanks for saying that. At least now I'm wondering if I'm missing it.
Now that everything's calmed down a bit, relatively speaking, I mean, I thought it might be a good time to share our progress on the weapon. I believe we're on the verge of a breakthrough.
Well, don't keep us all in suspense.
You mean her purple armor? Yeah, it's awesome.
Just in case anyone's forgotten, let's start by reviewing what we already know. So, an Ascian is an immortal because its soul doesn't return to the ethereal realm when its host is defeated. Instead, it flees to the place that lies between our world and the void. Therefore, the first step to permanently defeating an Ascian is preventing its soul from making this journey. And if you recall, when we last gathered here, I had verified that white auracite has adequate capacity to entrap the beings, albeit only briefly.
Which left the small matter of their extermination. Aye. To unmake an Ascian soul, one must needs smite it with a concentrated burst, or blade, of purest ether. However, we wanted for both the data and the means to forge such a weapon.
Short of experimenting on an actual Ascian, you see, there's no way to gauge how much ether its soul is made of. As such, we don't know what etheric density our blade needs to have in order for it to work.
So we'll just have to make the densest blade we can and hope for the best. Though that would require a lot of ether. Hang on a minute! Why didn't we think of this before? White aurosite can hold an absolute heap of ether, can't it?
Please tell me you're joking. God's sakes, Ida. I feel as though I'm reliving the same scene over and over with you. How many times do you need to be told that white aurosite cannot store ether for long periods? Being intangible matter, ether is given to dispersion. Only in its crystallized form is it a stable source of energy. I will test you later on this, so see to it you do not forget.
Right, yes. It's all coming back to me.
So our hopes rest on good old crystals again, do they? While they are certainly reliable, they leave something to be desired in the area of portability.
Indeed. I am reminded of the quantity of corrupted crystals required to thwart Leviathan, and the extraordinary lengths to which the Lamentsons went to transport them. What if it should prove that a similar quantity was needed to destroy an Ascian soul? Or still more?
I do not envy the poor sod who has to lug all of that around, on the off chance that an Ascian appears.
That's the very problem we set out to solve. And I reckon we've found the answer. If it isn't practical to lug around the ether we need, we'll just have to draw upon another source. And the only viable source is the land.
If you mean to tap the Great River of Ether, know that it will entail considerable risk. Meddling with the currents may well induce a surge like to the one which despoiled Mourning.
Give me a bit more credit, will you? Why would we need to tap the river when there are veritable reservoirs jutting out all over the land? I speak of corrupted crystals. It might be that their aspect is out of balance, but a crystal's a crystal. It contains ether, and we can help ourselves to it.
While corrupted crystals are indeed abundant, there is no guarantee that they will be in close proximity at a crucial moment.
But what if we don't need them to be? What if we could tap their power from afar? A malm away, say? If we could do that, we'd have ready access to ether aplenty in almost every corner of Eorzea. I've yet to put my theories to the proof, but I've got a good feeling about this. If no one has any objections, I'd like to see where this avenue leads.
If you think it worth your while, you have my blessing. But tell us, what are your theories? I, for one, am most eager to understand the process, however vaguely.
I thought you might say that, but no one wants to listen to boring old theories all day, do they? I know I don't. So with your permission, I'd like to try something a bit more hands-on. I've already built an etheric siphon especially for this purpose, and I've been meaning to try it out. Thing is, the profusion of corrupted crystals in Mourning makes it something of a high-risk testing ground. If anything goes awry with the siphon, it would be better if it didn't happen within spitting distance of quite so much ether. Ideally, I need an isolated specimen. Does anyone know where I can find one?
May I suggest northern Thanalan? There you will find corrupted crystals of middling size, standing a reasonable distance apart. Ideal for your needs, I should have thought. Oh, and if you do elect to visit the place, I should be much obliged if you would assist me in another matter while you are in the area.
Has something happened?
Movement has been observed at Castrum Meridianum. During Operation Archon, The Alliance dealt the stronghold a heavy blow. Its facilities were extensively damaged, and its garrison reduced to a fraction of its former strength. Not long after our forces withdrew, however, their ranks were replenished by reinforcements from Kostrom's Sentry. They now seek to rebuild, and to this end they have their sights set upon the ceruleum processing plant. Having lost the Empire's support, the 14th Legion lacks the resources to sustain itself. To them, this is a bid for survival, and they will doubtless fight like desperate men. Though I have dispatched the Crystal Braves, I fear their strength alone may not suffice to stay the Imperial assault. I would request the Scions' aid in the defensive effort.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to inveigle us into fighting your battle with the promise of shiny crystals. Well then, consider me inveigled. I won't lie, the crystals you speak of sound perfect, so the Garleans have to go. Besides, we can't afford to beat about the bush. There's no telling when the Ascians will next appear.
Thine eagerness to hurl thyself into the jaws of danger cometh as little surprise. Exercise due caution, I prithee.
Though you have become a Crystal Brave, you are yet a Scion, Alphino. We could hardly refuse you. Pray, join the Crystal Braves and lend them your support. Thangred and Papalymo shall accompany you. Ida and Y'shtola, in the meantime I would have you assist Moenbryda. Scout out the crystal clusters, that the testing may commence as soon as the Garlean threat has been eliminated.
If it please you, I shall continue mine own experiments on white orosite.
Thank you, Arianger. Everyone, pray see to your preparations and depart as soon as you are able. Go well, and be safe.
Yay, exposition dumps. Look at this MacGuffin you just happen to have. Yeah, just happen to have this MacGuffin lying around. That always seems to happen, eh? Just when we need something, someone happens to have it. Hey, Galactic. I want to see the lander Waffy? Totally. Let's speak with Alphanod here. Yeah, Alphanod, sorry. It would seem that events have once more conspired to rob us of rest and recuperation. Though I would wish it otherwise, I must ask that you head straight away to the processing plant. The 4th have already deployed in the area and await the arrival of the Scions. Willard will brief you on the developing situation. Meanwhile, I must rendezvous with Captain Ilberd at the headquarters in Ul'dah. I shall take command of the forces there with a lighter heart, knowing that you go on to support the front lines. Yep, that's what I do. Put my life in danger for everybody else. Your duties take you to northern Thanalan, do they not? Yep. We too must say our farewells to the Rising Stones for the time. Travels to Ul'dah, and we shall serve as her escort. Oh, at my daughter's behest, I go to contact certain old acquaintances in the Gilded City. We are beset on all sides by civil unrest and imperial machinations, threatened by primals and troubled by dragons. We need all the allies we can muster. Many of my friends hold positions of power, you see. It is my hope that they can be convinced to aid the Science cause. Ooh, that'd be awesome. If past events taught us anything, then we know that Eorzea must present a united front, or we shall fall. Eorzea, sorry. Eorzea. Ugh. How extraordinary that my little Ascian is involved in such far-reaching affairs. I am proud that I might now stand by at her side, not only as a mother, but also as a colleague. A colleague with influential connections, but I fear that Ul'dah has become a place of danger even for one so familiar with her streets. Woe betide the blackguard that so much as glares in your direction, milady. Yeah, beat them up. I shall be well protected, it seems. Shall we be on our way then? This will definitely be coming back soon enough. Oh, hey, Andrea. Do-do-do. Oh, the head nodding. All right, so let's speak with the head of the processing plant. Do-do-do. Hey there. All right, where's the processing plant? Oh, it's just around the, just straight up this way. Well, I guess it's not here, but I got us up to Wilred before we head to the processing plant. So shiny, your sword and shield. All right, Commander, sent word that you will be coming. A veteran of your talent is most welcome. Not that I don't think we can handle the situation, mind you. I've learned a trick or two since that disaster with the Almajaw. Returning to the task at hand, the Flames reconnaissance scouts have reported Imperial soldiers assembling at Ravuan's push. Such a force is likely interested in only one thing, getting their hands on the resources found here at the processing plant. The Garleans could begin marching on us at any time. Pray speak with Lieutenant that we might coordinate our counter strategy. Yes, yes. In the meantime, we'll inform the others that you have arrived. No doubt it'll be welcome tidings. Definitely be welcome tidings. Alright, let's talk with the... Oh, it just like teleported me over here. Okay. Right, so Corporal Darksphere, my soldiers yet tell tales of your deeds during Operation Argon. Would that we could sit a while and reminisce about old times, but I fear more pressing matters require our attention. The civilian Drotsmen, you see, they have come across several highly suspicious crates within the boundaries of the processing plant. I had my sappers take a closer look, and our worst fears were confirmed. These boxes contain powerful explosive devices of Imperial design, no less. By my order, the Flame stationed, they are conducting a thorough sweep of the compound as we speak, though it troubles me that we were unable to apprehend the Imperial spy behind this. I have faith that our men will be able to neutralize the threat for now. In the meantime, our scouts bring troubling news of the latent movements of the Imperial army. I would once again ask for your aid. All right, so let's complete that. Oh, is this was that the dragon you were talking about, or is that something out there, Galactic? Also, hey, Galactic. Wait, what the what? What the heck? It's Robo Dragon. That's really cool. That's really cool. Does it fly at all too? Oh, I mean, now I know it flies, but I'm guessing the wings spread out when it flies too. That's really cool. Yeah, so Final Fantasy has amazing mounts. You get a powerful ranger mech dragon. Yeah. Man, all I can think of is a movie that I don't want to talk about because it just came out not that long ago. Oh, I can get on it? Oh, cool. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that does look awesome. Aw, that is cool. That is very, very cool. Was it hard to get there, Galactic? That's very cool. Not gonna be loud. That might be the nicest mount I've seen in this game thus far. That is awesome. I think that's. I'm guessing this is something like way into the future. I might be able to get if I grind for a long time. All right. Let's continue on to this flame legion, guys. So the lieutenant wishes to share a report with you concerning the Guardian's movement. That is awesome, though. I'm gonna keep it inside a little bit. We've been keeping a close eye on the Guardian garrison, and it would seem the Imperials have finally begun to mobilize. According to the reconnaissance reports that just came in, the squads seen leaving the castrum are too few in number to effectively take and hold our position. They will likely mount a swift assault and focus on the acquisition of resources. I have, of course, also shared the report with the Crystal Braves. They've decided to take to the field to meet the assault head-on. I have apprised your fellow Scions of the situation, and I'm heartened to know that they will be joining the effort. Yay! Pray reports to the lieutenant, and lend your much welcome strength to the counteroffensive. Yeah! Man, you guys all have such awesome, cool mounts. Flying bird, a really armored chocobo, and a giant robot dragon. They're going to do a sequel to How I Met Your Mother? Yeah, it's called How I Met Your Father, apparently, and Hilary Duff is going to be the lead. I'm interested to see how it goes. It could be very good, or it could be very bad. Not worried either way. It'll be fun. Will I watch it? Probably. At least the first couple episodes. Always give everything a try. Alright, glad to have you with us, Lunith. And I'm sure the lieutenant has explained the Guardians are have deployed a small force from Castrum Meridium. Their main column assembles to the north near Dolmen's Talons, and we've also spied several squads attempting to conceal themselves on the approach to the west. They wish you to rush forth and commit to battle, with the main column leaving the detached force free to raid the plant and pillage supplies. Not much of a strategy, but these are desperate men. Captain Ilbert, what's the plan here? All right, greetings, Scions. I understand the commander bids you and your fellows come lend a hand to the Braves. With such mighty heroes at their disposal, the force should have little trouble contending with aught the Guardians might throw at them. But even you cannot be everywhere at once. The third was getting restless, holed up in Ulda, so I marched them out here to fill any holes in the plant's defenses and added their numbers to your counterattack. The reinforcements are welcome. We have enough soldiers now to divide our own force and safely engage the enemy far beyond the walls. Aye, 'twould be best to avoid staging a battle anywhere near this much Corellium. Let's take the fight to the Guardians. Yes, let's do it. Okay, a wise course. Indeed, I shudder to think of the consequences should any of these storage tanks be exposed to fire. Yeah, that would not be good. If there are no objections, the Scions shall join the 4th and give battle to this main column. You're with the 3rd then, Warrior of Light. Your job will be to intercept these squads hiding out in the west and prevent them from reaching the processing plant. If you're ready to proceed, report to Lieutenant Yuhais. His scouts should have a rough idea of where the Imperials have concealed themselves by now. It's an Andrea! Oh, you got a feeling they're gonna make fun of Canadians? Yep, that tends to happen. They definitely made a lot in How I Met Your Mother. A lot of shows do it, actually. How I Met Your Mother did it. What else did a bunch? How I Met Your Mother, Brooklyn Nine-Nine did a whole bunch too. Always fun when that happens. Alright, what are these spikes supposed to guard against? I'm just curious. Maybe something trying to, like, come up to the walls, I guess? That makes sense, right? Although, I mean, you can just shoot through the gates. Anyways, okay, let's talk with yeah, here for the horde. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh man, I'm really thinking about getting back into WoW a bit. Robot dragon. Robot dragons are the best dragons. A pleasure to be fighting at your side once more, Scion. Our operations invariably succeed when you're around. The victories are wont to pave the road of greater coin. Oh boy. Now these detached force. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Dre's already said horses. Robot dragon. Maybe they're supposed to stop robot dragons and horses. But yeah, I think it's kind of big to stop horses. I see it more as like maybe it'll stop if they're trying to bring like a siege tower up to the walls here. This would stop that from being able to maneuver up to the walls. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Yeah, normally you'd have spikes like that for horses, but you maybe put those like in front of your main lines. Anyways, now this detached force we've been sent to eliminate has split into smaller squads. The better to conceal themselves within the terrain hereabouts. I imagine we need to split ourselves up as well to cover more ground and make sure to root out those would-be raiders. And seeing as you're an army unto yourself, I've assigned you to your own areas to scour clean of enemy soldiers. This will be a simple search and destroy. We'll rendezvous back here when the task is done. Happy hunting, Scion. Okay, so where are we headed to? Okay, not far. Not far. Just this way. You have your flying dragon. I'll take my flying chair. Which is also awesome. Alright. Whoop! Take these guys down nice and quick. There we go. Big guys down. Little guys are down. Yes. Next squad's up here, it looks like. The heck is this? Flaming Sergeant. Hey, he's dead now. I have a feeling there's got to be a story to this thing. Whatever that is, that's kind of cool. A hunt? Oh, okay. Alright, more of these big things. There's a couple right here. I should probably take those out too. The hunt mark? Okay. Yeah, I should actually figure out what to do with those hunts now that I believe I can start doing it at level 50. Oh, it's a B rank hunt, so it doesn't help unless it's the hunt for the week. Okay. Yeah, I gotta learn what to do with these hunts. Right. Let's return now. Even though, like, there's clearly still Empire soldiers all around here. I just had to take a couple of them out. There are A and S rank hunts too? Okay. Don't try to take them with myself. I'd probably die to a B rank one, don't worry. That's how good I am. Alright, so you seem grim, Scion. I take it to mean that between us, more than a few Garleans won't be making it back to the Castrium. Those Imperiums, though, they certainly made us earn our pay. I would be a happy man if I never had to tussle with another of those Magitech whores. At this time, we bid this war-torn land farewell. I've contacted the 4th and let Lieutenant know the West is now clear. I would appreciate if you would do the same when we report to the other lieutenants. Okay. Yes, will do. Little dragon. Okay, now where are we headed to? Oh, we're just headed back. Hey, Maggie. Right, Corporal Darksphere, what news of the Garleans? Their raiding parties are no more than excellent. The engineers will be most relieved to hear that the plant is no longer in immediate danger. Thank you again for your assistance. Like that. Man, can you fight with that? Because that'd be awesome if you could like use that as an actual like mount to fight with. That'd be awesome. All right. Ooh, an uninvited Ascian. Oh, sweet. Ooh, we get the materia. I keep forgetting about materia. Deal with that eventually soon too. All right, so maybe I gotta talk to that goblin again. Goblin, that was awesome. Okay. You must be anxious for word of your fellows. A lieutenant has reported a sound victory over the main column and informs me that the Scions have already turned their attention to other duties. All but one, that is. Rogadrian lady with a large axe. It would appear she has chosen to remain in the site of at the site of the battle. I would not want task keeps her from returning to civilization. I don't know what task keeps her from returning to civilization. Bloop. But Northern Thanalan is no place to wander alone, even for a capable sort such as her. I would certainly feel better about things if you could check on her before you continued on your way. Yep, can do. It'd be awesome if they added that someday, though. For looks only. Yeah, looks only there to kill. You can't fight with them. Like the guy, no. It'd be awesome if you could, though. That'd be really cool. Everyone's traveling together. I like that. I got a flying giraffe. Camel thing. Oh. Only part of the fate. I'm going to talk to you.
Hold on, I won't be a second. The beast seemed peckish, so I gave it a taste of my axe. I know. As Urianger never tires of reminding me. An axe ill becometh the hand of a scholar. What can I say? I like axes. To hear my mother tell it, I came into this world holding one.
It is an awesome looking axe. Not gonna lie.
And it's not as if it stopped me picking up a quill, is it? I often think of the man who introduced me to the joys of learning. He's one of the reasons I decided to come to Eorzea. Him and my excruciatingly stiff childhood friend. Considering how unalike we are, it's a wonder we ever got on. The world's a strange old place, isn't it? Aye, that ought to do it. So far, so good. At these concentrations, it shouldn't matter too much if something goes awry. Just enough ether to make it interesting. Did you see that? The way the crystal glowed? The siphon works, I'm happy to say. With a few refinements, it should satisfy our appetite for ether, which just leaves the small matter of forging our blade. I'm not sure how to go about it just yet, but I swear to find a way. I'll put a blade in your hands if it's the last thing I do.
Okay.
He senses me. A useful talent.
What?
An Ascian. Are they onto us?
By your brand, I see you are an Archon of Sharlayan, keeper of knowledge, seeker of truth. Meddler.
I don't know what the hell's you're saying, but I don't much like your tone.
Your instincts serve you well. But come, be not unsettled on my account. That lovely brow was not made for frowns. But I waste my breath. Let me direct my words to one who understands them. We meet at last, warrior of light. I am Nabriales. And you have long been a thorn in my side. I suffered the overweening presence of Lahabrea that men might host the power of gods, only for you to undo my hard work.
Oh, bugger.
Do settle down.
Oh, that was awesome.
You must concede that I acted in self-defense. But what's this? I do not sense the blessing of light. Oh, dear. Could it be that frail Hydaelyn has forgotten her champion? This I did not foresee. Shorn of light as you are no longer a threat. And better yet, the seal is broken. Now is the time to claim the staff. With it in my grasp, I shall rise above them all and take my place at Lord Zodiac's right hand.
Uh-oh. Hey, the dragon.
What did that bastard want with us?
Well, he knows I don't have the light on me anymore.
Himself. With charm like that, I'll bet he has maidens falling at his feet, unconscious. But this staff, you say just talking about it had the bastard grinning like a brat on his name day. Must be quite a staff. Oh, gods. He means Tupsimati, Master Louis Soir's staff.
Uh-oh.
Minfilia's in danger. We have to get back to the Rising Stones.
Oh, we don't want Minfilia to be in danger. The last thing I want. Minfilia's the best. Hey, Basilisk, we good here? We good? We good, guys? It's a snowman. Hey, Galactic's driving some kind of dragon thingy. Alright, let's head, let's return. Return to Revenant's Toll. Chocobo's Christmassy too, I love that. Christmas is amazing. Some events are so much fun. Okay, so let's head in here. Figure out what the heck's going on here. And save Minfilia. Swear if anything happens to her, I will riot. Okay, give me that axe, I love it. You here. You're here. You here. You're here. Master Luensoir's staff is kept in the solar, isn't it? Quickly now. Now, why'd you wait for me? I don't have the light. There's nothing I can do anymore.
You too.
So, you were able to divine my intent. What now, warrior of light? But that name is no longer fitting. You have become decidedly dull, and quite incapable of barring my entry.
What do you mean?
You truly do not know? Then I suppose it is only right that I enlighten you.
I guess, yeah, Dragon, she waited because he did flatten her with one finger. What's she even doing here, then? Being amazing, that's what she's doing.
The blessing of light kept you and your fellow meddlers safe. It was that which prevented my kind from entering your domain. My kind, I say, though it had no power over the likes of Elidibus and Lahabrea. Being of this world, they could come and go as they please, while I could only look on. But I need look no longer. Now that the seal is gone, I mean to act. Unlike the others, I am not given to waiting. I shall take that staff and bring about the next rejoining.
Rejoining? Then it was your doing. The Isle of Val, the scholars, all of it.
You will not harm her!
Moenbryda!
Why must you insist on forcing my hand? Did you learn nothing from our last meeting? Ah, but I forget. My words fall upon deaf ears.
The staff is but a broken relic, a memorial to the departed. What possible use could you have for it?
What use? You mean to say that all this time you kept the key, never knowing what it was you possessed? The staff Tupsimati, or rather the stone tablet it bears, is host to a great power.
I always love it when evildoers tell you their plan.
Together with the horn, it can be used to draw vast quantities of ether from its bearer's surroundings. How else do you think Louis Soir was able to invoke the power of the 12 without making them an offering of crystals? Summoning requires not only prayer, but a profusion of ether. Even a child knows that.
If I did not know before, you may be certain I do now. But above all, I know that we cannot allow this staff to fall into your hands. I will die before I let you take it.
Insufferable woman. I would happily end your miserable life here and now. Alas, Elidibus wouldn't. Very well. If you will not part with the staff, I will take you too.
Uh-oh. She getting kidnapped again? Ophelia. Are you gonna be okay?
Quickly, before the rift closes.
The Chrysalis now... Oh, it's a duty finder thing. Okay. What's going on here? Starts monologuing. That's exactly how it goes, right? Everyone just starts monologuing. It's part of the villainy graduation certificate advanced exposition article. And if he didn't mention anything about the staff to us when we first saw us, he would have just been able to come in here and we'd be like, oh, he left. Cool. He went somewhere. Okay, what's the next adventure have to go on? And then we would have heard word that Menphilia went missing because we wouldn't have seen her gone missing. And that's an expert certification. Leaving ways for the hero to follow. Okay, do I have to use the duty finder or can I just hit the entrance? Oh, okay, so it does take me to Chrysalis. Okay, what is this? This is a trial? 1 to 8 players. Okay, we can do it all together. Okay, so I'm going to head into a trap with a small chance of escape. And it's also like when you set up the hero to like be killed for sure 100%, nothing can stop it, and you decide that you are just gonna leave the room for a minute. Let's just leave the room for a minute. Okay. Missing someone. I'm gonna hop into the Discord here quickly. I think we're missing somebody in the group. Okay, so let's hop in here. Hey guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
How's everyone doing this afternoon?
All good on this side.
Good. Oh, Galactic, do you want to join us at all?
I'm trying to queue up for an alliance right here.
Okay, never mind then. Okay, you guys ready to jump into this trial then?
Yeah.
Yeah. What jobs we got?
I can't see what everyone's got.
Oh no, we got
2 tanks.
We got 2 tanks and a healer. Yeah, it should go quick then.
Okay. All you need is 2 tanks and a healer.
The only thing you need is a healer.
But tanks are good too, right? All right, so let's join this. It's probably going to be some exposition and stuff at the front, I'm guessing, but
they didn't add a.
Why? I have to form a party. Yeah. Okay, so I gotta wait for people to show up. Okay, you want to Power's dead? Just shoot. Yeah. Just boom, done. Wait, I really want to play that Evil Genius 2 game that just came out. I gotta pick that up.
Get me repair first. There you go. No one can commence.
Light party. Boom, boom, boom. Okay.
Full party.
Full party. Oh, now we're full party.
Doing my setup. Doing my pre-pool.
Uh-oh. Oh, Moenbryda's not looking so good. Tied up to nothing? I guess? I don't know.
Evil magic.
Evil magic. Just evil magic.
Explains everything.
Magic. So everything works or doesn't work. Magic.
I enjoy his mutton chops.
He's actually said...
Oh, the mutton chops are awesome. He's rocking them like nobody's business.
Alright. Let's do this. No idea what to do, but I'm going to run at him and start hitting buttons. Oh, I should probably turn on my thing too. Okay.
Oh shit. I don't have all my abilities. I'm trying to do my opening.
Yeah, that happens when you do level 50 content.
That's a tank. It only hits once for now.
Oh, where'd he go? Oh gosh, okay, stay away from that.
Mechanic.
Alternate between the color orbs.
Oh, okay.
Don't get hit by same coin twice.
Oh, I see. Magic vulnerability up and stuff. Okay, so it's changing.
Yeah. Changing between physical and magical.
You hurt your homegirl. I think she'll be okay. Moenbryda, I don't know where she is anymore. I can't see her. She was here, but now she's gone.
She's up on a statue.
Yeah. I can only reset my heat on.
Oh, there she is. Okay. Like, where is she? Oh my gosh, I'm blind. She's just so tiny compared to everything else around us. I also love how it was a tiny little opening that only we could go through, but there's like 8 of us here now. Also because magic.
Where did we all come from? You know, you were there by yourself, but it's like, nah, get some friends. You want to come crawl into this creepy black hole with me?
Exactly, right? Like, that's how it goes, right?
Yeah, but we can work it out.
Say alternate timelines. We're all converging in one spot.
this is probably one of the time where the game is like, yeah, there's multiple people here, but
Whoops, Daisy.
Oh, Andrew's dead.
It's like you're doing this alone.
And I'm running really, really slowly. There we go. That. Oh, Andrew's back up. Okay.
Am I the only melee? Okay. Good to know that I know what to do.
What?
Hold on, is this the one with the portal or no?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say I've been holding my what you call it for the longest.
Okay, me and you have to grab the orbs. Basically, grab the meteors that are about to fall.
Oh, who's doing that?
Tanks.
Thanks.
Okay.
Stand in those markers.
Oh, there's another marker over here.
Yeah.
Stand in this marker. Okay.
So you guys run around and pick those up, while I'll be treating this.
Wait, so I just stand here and let a meteorite fall on my head. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds safe. Yeah, it seemed to work somehow.
Yeah, the tanks
Yeah,
just run around and do that.
Tanking meteorites is a time-honored tradition in this game.
I love that.
I've got 3 trying to press this in a row. 1, 2. Oh no, that was only 2. Oh.
It's almost down. There we go. Secret Ascian man. Secret Ascian man.
You two are the only one that got the achievement.
Oh, yay.
So everybody else has done it before.
Alright. I'll be right back. My guess is dialogue and stuff now. Ooh. I love doing this stuff because you can kind of see what everyone else's armor is kind of like. It's so cool. Everyone's got cool armor and stuff. Alright, You're welcome, Infilia. Exit.
You're safe. Thank the 12.
You may have bested me this day, but what of the next? What of all the days to come?
You just dissolve your own dead body?
Remember, light no longer holds sway here. I may return whensoever I wish, again and again and again. Eventually, you will falter, and the staff will be mine. Until next time, Scions.
There will be no next time. This is the end.
trickery is this? No, no, cannot, no!
Alright, so we trapped him in there. You have to make a blade.
To gather ether. Quickly, before he breaks free!
There's a ghost trap. Yeah, kind of like Ghostbusters.
The time you struck down Lahabrea with the blade of light.
But I'm not attuned to the light anymore. Or am I still?
Why won't it work? Is it because we lack the blessing of light?
Damn it. So much ether. And it still isn't enough.
Fools! No mortal prison can contain me. I shall make you pay for your insolence.
Please, Mother Heidelin, hearken to our plea. Lend us your divine light. Why can you not hear us? Do our words no longer reach you?
If only we had a bit more ether.
Oh, don't do something stupid.
Moenbryda, what are you doing?
Don't do something stupid.
Master Louisoix, I understand now. The choice you made in death. There is life. Farewell, Urianger. You damned old coot.
Moenbryda, no! You mustn't!
What? No! It cannot end! I am eternal! I am immortal!
Apparently not anymore. Oh no. So anyways. No, why? No, why'd she give her so...
Moenbryda. She's gone.
Oh man.
You did it, my friend. The Ascian is dead.
I mean, we hope, right?
This device is a legacy of Moenbryda's toils and sacrifice.
You didn't know they have fridges in a horse, yeah.
She'll hold on to it for safekeeping.
Oh man.
Minfilia, are you all right?
She was even barely with us. I guarantee I will forget about her in like a month's time because of my memory.
I am.
Oh.
Oh, we were surveying northern Thanalan when we received the distress call. We returned as swiftly as we were able.
It seems you have everything in hand, however.
What happened here? Where is Moenbryda?
He's dead now, which sucks.
She gave her life to temper the blade of light. I have no words.
The game doesn't forget about it, remembers her periodically. Okay, good. Good, Andrea. That makes me happy. Yeah, only mostly immortal. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I haven't seen Princess Bride in so long. I should watch that again. Been like 2 years since I've seen it.
The inevitable. She took her fate into her own hands.
Does Urianger know?
Uh-oh.
My friend, there is something I must tell you.
I heard all, my lady.
Oh.
The moon sinketh, taking her leave of the heavens, yet her passing heraldeth the coming of a new day. Moenbryda hath fulfilled her destiny, hath she not? Long ago, far across the seas in the Charlean motherland, Moenbryda and I did study under the sage tutelage of Master Louisoix. Full oft did he impress upon us that knowledge existeth to serve the greater good. This sentiment, however, was contrary to the nation's policy of neutrality, which censured intercedence in the affairs of foreign lands. In spite of vehement opposition, he founded the Circle of Knowing, and journeyed hitherto the heart of Eorzea. Through his noble sacrifice was the realm spared its doom. Yet this great soul, whom all should rightly have honored, was branded a pariah in his own land. His peers did accuse him of forsaking his duty as a man of learning, and of meddling in the course of history. When he left Charlean behind, Master Louisoix gave no word to signal his intent to Moenbryda. Close as they were, as master and disciple, she was deeply wounded by the sudden exclusion from his confidence. Above all, however, she was confused. Try as she might, she could ill comprehend her master's motive. The slanders that were heaped upon him after his passing served only to inflame the turmoil within her. For years upon end, she knew not what to believe. Torn as she was twixt the man whom she revered and the man who forsook her and his duty both.
The Louisoix I knew would never forsake his duty, much less one of his own.
This I know full well, my lady. 'Twas not for want of love that Master Louisoix hid his intent. He but desired that Moenbryda discover her own path, free of the shadow of his influence. Long did I contemplate revealing the truth to her, and long did I hold my peace. After all, was it not Master Louisoix's wish that she come to the truth unaided? I told myself it was, and resolved to let her suffer. Knowingly did I deny my friend the comfort she craved. And now she hath gone to her rest, with doubt still in her heart. Speakest thou in earnest? Did Moenbryda truly come to understand Master Louisoix's will before the end? The realization hath set her free. she may now find the peace which hath for so long eluded her. Oh, Moenbryda, my dearest, how I shall miss thee.
Moenbryda gave her life that we might possess the means to defeat the Ascians. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. Let us continue her work on the Blade of Ether and see it to completion.
My lady, I would mourn Moenbryda in mine own way. I beg your permission to return to the Waking Sands.
Of course, my friend. Take all the time you require. We shall be here should you have need of us.
Oh, sad. All right, let's speak with Minfilia here. Always bring in a new character and kill them off, right? That's how games work. I've never seen Oriange so utterly defeated. No one should be made to suffer such grief. Oh. We should gather at the Charlian Manor to celebrate her life and mourn her passing. Oh. Let's see. Let's grab... I don't know what I'm going to grab here. Let's grab... Sure, critical hit. Sure, let's grab one. Just for now. Oh. Now I are sad. Alright. Let's see. Wishes to gather the signs in the honor of their fallen friend. Okay. As Moenbryda was a native of Sherland, I feel it is only fitting that we gather before the Mark of the Scholar. Are you familiar with the stone? It's a monument found at Wraithfrost and is sacred to the Thaliac, the guardian deity of the City of Learning. All right, then we shall pray for our dear friend's soul and bid her peaceful return to the light of the Mother Crystal. All right, we can do that. Are we headed to way over here? Do I have? Oh, that's my closest. Oh, Revenant's Toll. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave then. And travel there. Old Stomber and such. Critical hit. The best substat. Okay. I'll remember that as I move forward. As I move through the forward. With a dragon on my shoulder. Hey, Andrea. Alright, let's, oh, you get to ride a dragon. Alright, let's see here. I get a behemoth, that's okay. You're going this way. Man, that was definitely not something I was expecting would be happening. That's for sure. Can I go up above this? Oh, I can't actually fly over that. Okay. Fly around it? Oh, here we go. Destination. I like the slash wife. It's just so, you're just so easy to pick out with the way your character looks, Andrea.
Forgive me, Moenbryda. Had I been quicker or wiser, but I was not, and you paid the price. But you would not suffer us to wallow in our sorrow, would you? You would tell us to pick ourselves up and get on with it. And so we shall. We shall defend this realm and her people to the last.
Life for death, a fair exchange. Other bargains will be struck.
Everyone else here home or just me? Definitely take it as a compliment, Andrea. Don't worry. Okay, so look, it's like a rock with a scroll in it. Yeah, that voice and that tiny body, it's amazing. And I want it to stay like that forever. Okay, this rock's got like a scroll scribed into it with a normal map. Cool. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's actually a different texture on top of that. It kind of pops out a little bit. Yeah, it kind of does pop out a little bit. Okay, so it is just another... It's a texture layered on top of another texture. Cool. That's how they did that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm paying out a little bit too much. Only you can hear them as far as you understand? Okay, Andrea, thanks for letting me know that. Because, yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell exactly what's going on with the world. But, man, yeah, I didn't. So, are we gonna have to like sacrifice someone every time we want to kill an Ascian now? Is that? Hopefully, that's not, you know, what the dragon guy was talking about. Flying motorbikes, magic. The whole world is magic. All right. Whoa. Enter the soul. I'm gonna figure out what's next. Okay, though we have said our farewells, the pile of sadness has diminished but little. Forgive me, as attendant incident. It's my job to be the pillar of strength for all others to lean upon. Yet I also believe the grief we feel now is precious in its own way, and not to be lightly swept aside. Do you not agree, Lunith? Yeah, you be sad when you need to be sad. Sacrifice for the greater good. Yeah, sacrificing one person for a like quasi-god doesn't seem like a bad trade-off. Yeah, I get that, the dragon, I get it. But, you know, still, I'm sure, like, who are we going to sacrifice? Let's just pick random people out of the crowd and grab them. Because, again, it's not going to be the main characters. They got plot armor. It's as if the dagger has been thrust into my breast. But 'tis a pain we must learn to bear if we are to forge ahead with our duty. Oh, the battles we have fought have taken the lives of so many. Louisois, Moenbryda, our fellows of the Walking Sands. Oh yeah, we did lose a whole bunch of friends of the Walking Sands. Their spirit and dedication to our cause, however, will never be lost as long as we rise to fight once more. I hardly need reminding you of this, of course. 'Tis for my own benefit that I repeat these words, a reaffirmation of mine own chosen path. If I do not rebuild the foundation of my resolve, I am like to collapse in a fit of weeping. Okay, you are allowed to cry. Crying's okay. My apologies again, Lilith. There is no other to whom I could display such weakness. You are my pillar of strength, and I fear I shall have need of your steadfast presence in the days to come. And then you're going to send me away right now, aren't you? Victory won, a comrade lost. To honor the fallen, the living forge ever on towards the light of a new day. Interesting that this is coming up like this. That was kind of cool. That was interesting. Do like you do an alliance raid, sacrifice 1 or 2. Sacrifice a Lala is always a good call. Oh, that's the small little ones, right? Just for that, I'm going to start a character and only use that character from now on. All right, so let's talk to Moenbryda here again. So Mask of Grief is our new mission. Moenbryda has a request to make. Of course, like she's all like, oh, I just hit 2.55. Oh, so right now this would have done with 2.50. So I'm at 2.5. So right now, that's why there would have been a big space between 2.5 and 2.55. So that's what's going on now. Okay, so that's why that thing showed up. That black screen with writing showed up because that was the end of 2.5. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm almost done. Almost done with the 7th Astral Slog there. Venzen. Also, hey, Venzen. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. So excited. Almost make it to the first. Almost do all the base content. Oh my gosh. It's been so long. I love it, though. All right. Moenbryda has a quest to make of you. Of course you do. Okay. Have you a moment, Lunith? I believe that Yida wished a word with you. I should consider it a personal favor if you would lend a sympathetic ear to her troubles. She has not been herself since Moenbryda's passing, and her heart aches to see her so. And my heart aches to see her so downcast. Oh my gosh, so close to Heavensward. So excited. All right, so let's go see Yida. It's Heaven's Ward, not Heaven's Sword. I always read it as Heaven's Sword for so long in my head. Oh, you do look sad. Oh, everyone looks so sad. Oh. Where's everybody else? Ola looks sad. Thancred looks sad. I mean, you should understand more than anything. You were possessed by an Ascian for long. Bartolomeo. Barrels of, I'm gonna pretend it's a nice mead. Yeah, hey, it's Lunith, great. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's no use. I'm trying to stay positive, but it's just hard, you know. The thing is, I know Moen would tell me off if she saw me moping around like this. Which is why I decided to cheer myself up by getting her a special flower. I placed an order for a moon daisy from Rowena a little while ago, but it's ready to be picked up. The trouble is, I find Rowena a bit difficult at the best of times, and well, this isn't one of them. I know it's silly, but I just can't face it. At the moment. I was wondering, do you think you can maybe collect it for me? I have coin to pay for the flower right here. Don't leave your coin. I got it. Don't worry. Thank you so much. I'll be waiting for you and the daisy at Ratherfrost. Or Wraithfrost? I got till 7. Yeah. I'll be on till 5. So 4 o'clock my time. So another hour. Another hour. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going for another hour for sure to Kellyanne. Wanted to do it a little bit longer so we can get through the story a little bit quicker, then get to the content, the Heavensward. But now I'm worried that I'm gonna catch up and have to level up my ranger a little bit. There's Andreas. You're always standing like right up front. Maybe that's it too. You're so tall and your hair is so pink and pointy. Your ears are pointy. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Where are we headed to? Oh, no, I gotta head just north. Yeah, it was my hope is to do it, like I know I won't make it this week. My hope is to do it either, probably not next week either, the week after that. I should probably finish 2.5, I'm hoping. In a couple weeks. There, Tekelian. Yeah, it's easy to misread without, yeah, it's also my reading comprehension, as you guys have noticed. I read good. Best bunny girl, yeah. They seem like a pretty fun race to play as. Okay, so what can I do for today, adventurer? Eldritch Tinkret to trade? I'm gonna get this flower payment and buy a flower. Hey, they've got you running errands now? Them Scions really know how to make the most of your talents, don't they? Send in the savior of Eorzea to a bleeding market. Fine use of your time, that is. Seriously, though, you're best learn how to say no, or they'll have you mucking out the chocobo stables next, and I do it gladly. Anyway, what was it you're here to pick up? The moon daisy, was it? Here then, take it. And tell that Ida lass she's got a wide selection of headgear and stock if she ever decides to replace that gaudy old mask of hers. Gods knows she needs to. Well, yeah, maybe I could see why she didn't want to come pick it up. But yeah. You know, it's how they start. They have to start every patch and every expansion and stuff with like just some little things. You can't go too crazy with the missions. You can't go start fighting like a big dragon thing right at the start. You gotta go pick up some flowers. Oh yeah, sorry, I gotta. Where am I going? Over here. Come on, Maggie, let's go. It is really awesome looking flying around here. Also, like, you'd think we'd be able to... Like, there's so much crystal around us. You'd think you'd be able to gather more. Because her staff thing... She said that staff was able to gather Aether, right? Why didn't she just use the staff and, like... shoot Aether towards the beam instead of herself? So I was just using the... other staff. I feel like there's a way around it. She could have survived. Oh, see, and it glows at night. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that makes more sense now. Okay, Rowena can be so annoying. She will just not take no for an answer. Every time I visit her, she insists I replace my visor with something more fashionable. When I tell her I like it just fine the way it is, she says it again and again and again. It drives me crazy. Maybe you should replace your mask with something more fashionable. No, you do you. You be happy. Okay, so, and what I mean to say is, I really appreciate you doing this for me. So anyway, let's see it. Here's the flower, the moon daisy. There you go. Hey, Moenbryda, I love these things, you know? I hope that somewhere, somehow, she knows I'm still thinking of her.
I'll never forget you, Moon. None of us will.
The song riseth to a crescendo.
Uh-oh. I mean, she's still got holes in her thing, that white rat, so she can still kind of see that's a bunch of dragons.
Is that what I think it is?
Hello, can you hear me? We have received grave tidings from Ishgard. Pray return to the Rising Stones at once.
Okay, let's head back. Why are you running? We have mounts now. You had the dragon. It can be annoying when games do stuff like that, especially like when it's like a sequel to the game, and all of a sudden you lose all your stuff. I think Destiny 2 did it really well at the start of that, showing why you lost your stuff and had to push forward again, or gain it all back again. Yeah, some games don't quite do it very well. But I mean, this is just story stuff, so I'm not like losing anything character-wise. But yeah, after a long break between story stuff, it's nice to have like a little bit of a slower build for story. Uh-oh. Oh, is it crackling with lightning? I don't think I noticed that before. Alright. Vroom, 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 vroom. Ooh. Actually, I kind of like this outfit. I'm getting kind of like a witch hunter-y kind of vibe from that outfit. That's kind of cool. I bet it's just fun to see what everyone's outfits look like. I like how it shows that you're in the same place as me now. Okay, my apologies for the intrusion. I was deeply saddened to learn of her passing. Her loss will be sorely felt. Alas, recent developments in Ishgard leave us little time to mourn. The envoy of Coerthans will soon arrive. Coerthus will soon arrive, and we must hasten to hear her report. All right, yes, hasten to hear the report. The envoy is here. Yay. Thank you for receiving me at such short notice. Time is of the essence, so I would forgo the usual pleasantries, if I may. Certainly, you came to us with news of the Drovanians? Aye, the dragons have begun their attack in earnest. The first wave reached the Central Highlands a short while ago, and the battle was joined soon thereafter. Sir Emmerich himself sallied forth with a contingent of temple knights and several companies of the noble house's finest. Though the beasts were ultimately forced to retreat, our victory, if such can be called, came at the cost of many of our own. Too many. We will not withstand a second wave should the Drovanians renew their assault. You paint a grim picture, my lady. It is reinforcements you seek, then? We do. Though it pricks our pride, it is plain that we cannot protect Ishgard with our ranks. Thus thinned by the horde, Sir Emmerich would meet you to discuss the possibility of enlisting your aid. Very well. I should depart to Coerthus at once. I must warn you, however, that the involvement of the Crystal Braves is by no means assured. Our commitment to quelling the unrest in Ul'dah must take precedence. It is with such contingencies in mind that I must make another request. The Signs of the Seventh Dawn are known for sharing close ties with all three of the grand companies of Eorzea. Would you consent to plead our case to the leaders? Though I will gladly appeal to the grand companies on your behalf, I would not promise a favorable reply. You need say no more. Considering our past dealings with the Eorzea Alliance, I can well imagine how our plea will be received, but the fate of Ishgard hangs on the balance. We must explore every avenue still open to us, no matter how unpromising. I see. Very well. I shall send envoys to each of the allied nations and have them present your request directly to the heads of the grand companies. In the event that your plea does receive a favorable answer, know that any support is certain to be conditional. Demands will be made of Ishgard. That is only to be expected. Rest assured, I speak with Sir Emmerich's authority in this matter, and that our actions are fully sanctioned by the Holy See. Which brings me to my final request, a personal appeal to you, Warrior of Light. The Lord Commander much desires to speak with you, regardless of your fellow's involvement. You've faced Midgar and survived. Although you can share anything you can share of your experience may yield to us an advantage over our foe. Should I tell him he's talking to me? Is that good? Would it be good to tell her that? Thank you. You wear the mantle of hero well. Would seem the road leads us both to Camp Dragonhead. Seek me out when you arrive, Luneth? Yeah, I'll head there. Why don't we just go together? No? Okay, bye-bye. Uh-oh. She's back.
The sons must answer for their father's misdeeds. Only then will the cycle be broken. Brothers and sisters of the heavens, we raise our voices and join you in the chorus. The sinner's feeble magics are undone. Come, claim your retribution.
All right, speak with Ascian on Camp Dragon. Oh, Andrea. Oh, hey, Ice Capes fan. How's it going? Been a while. Andrea said you're heading now as a first instance of change / added dialogue for having done the Dragoon story. Is that? No, I'm still gonna play as my paladin until the end. I think. I'm like, oh, maybe I should just to see. But I mean, I won't know the difference if I haven't played it for the first time, right? So. I'll do that now, and like, if I do another character, if I'm able to redo it, then I'll do it myself later. But yeah, I think I won't know the difference either way. But yeah, I'll wait till I get probably the end of 2.55, the end of A Realm Reborn, and then I will switch over. I can go back and do New Game Plus. Oh, okay. Then maybe I'll do that later. To see the differences. Yeah, for now, just if I had my Dragoon at 50 already, I'd be tempted to do it, but I'll wait a little bit. But thanks for letting me know, Andrea. Now I know there'd be different dialogue. But now I can watch the dialogue here and then play it as a Dragoon later and tell the difference. Otherwise, it wouldn't be different, right? It'd just be the same to me. It seems I was the swifter, Luneth. You too, however, have arrived with time to spare, for our host is yet to make an appearance. Actually, it was the same with Guild Wars 2. When you do the first expansion, Heart of Thorns, with a Sylvari character, because of how they're integrated in the story, it's actually different. So it was actually kind of cool to see it as a non-Sylvari first, and then see it as a Sylvari after. You can see the differences that way, so maybe I'll do it that way for now. Murmurings about the camp tell of some manner of trouble at the gates of judgment. In the Lord Commander's absence, I suggest we visit the place and find out what is afoot. Okay. Yeah, that's how I justify it to myself there, Andrea. That's how I'll justify it to myself for now. What about the book in the Chamber of the Adventurers Guild? Should be possible to see alternate dialogue there when is the job done. Is that what they mean by New Game Plus there? Or is that just another thing I can do for just alternate dialogue? I just go through the story without doing the fighting and stuff there. Is that how that works there to Dragon? But yes, thank you, Andrea, for letting me know that that's what's happening, so I know that I can go back here and do it. Again, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for all the help and support and stuff you guys have given me with the story and everything. And thank you guys for not spoiling anything. I'm so glad for that. Okay. So let's talk to this knight here. When I laid eyes upon the Lady Ishgard, I felt the marrow freeze in my bones. Oh. It's a different thing from New Game Plus? Okay, so New Game Plus and that book in the... Or is it... you can see old cutscenes. Oh, okay. Interesting, interesting. Oh gosh, I was a little worried there for a moment. There's this giant eagle thing here, but no. Nothing to be afraid of. Okay. The Gates of Judgment are much more than mere doors. They are the outermost layer of Ishgard's magical wards. If our first line of defense can be so easily shattered... Oh, man. So I haven't been, like, really into Ishgard proper, have I? Like, I've just been... Let's zoom out for a second here. Like, I haven't been wherever this is. This place. I've just kind of been outside of it, essentially. Heretic scum! How dare they meddle with our divine protectors? I shall rid our nation of their blasphemy, even if it means cutting them down one by one. Yay! Okay, we need not fret over much. There are yet several layers of arcane protection that shield the city from invasion. Mother will be fine. Oh, you're worried about your mom. Oh, that's actually kind of cute. There are alternate cutscenes I can switch to the dragon? Good, good. Or if there are. Oh, yeah, and Andrea, I've noticed, I mean, you guys have been super good, but you're saying, as a general thing, Final Fantasy 14 players are, by large, not big on spoilers for story. That's good. I like that unwritten rule. It's a very good unwritten word. Yeah, I haven't been. Yeah, I figured I haven't been to Ishgard yet. Like, there's so many places I haven't been to yet. I haven't been here, or wherever this is, and then there's all these other places. There's so much I need to explore. I'm so excited. And there'll be even more places after this summer, or after this new expansion sometime this year. Maybe the moon. Would seem the heretic struck the first and most telling blow against Ishgard. Scions, we expected you at Camp Dragonhead. My apologies. We chanced to hear that there had been trouble at the gates and thought it prudent to investigate the cause. Then you have learned of the heretic's treachery. Lady Ishgard led a force of her followers against our defenders and came close enough to dispel the first of our wards. Let us speak more of this back of the camp. Sir Emmerich awaits you. Alright, let's complete that. Let's go to the mall today. Yeah. Yeah, Zachary. The Canadian episodes of that are always my favorite. Even if you have an American show like making fun of Canada somehow, we still love it up here. Okay, so Lady Ishgard has grown bold indeed. If she would risk direct action against the city, come, let us do as we were bid and return to Camp Dragonhead. The Lord will know where Sir Emmerich means to receive us. Okay, so let's head back. Come hither. Come on, Maggie, let's go. Yeehaw! Hey, you're the best. I want more stuff of like stories of Maggie like chilling and doing things, like running around on her own. All right, is this inside or is it on the? Nope. Is it inside here or is it inside over there? It must be inside here. Okay, it's reassuring indeed to behold the countenance of a friend when one's homeland teeters on the very brink of disaster. Though a single misstep could send us Plunging into the abyss, your heroic presence stokes the flames of courage within mine heart. But you did not come to Dragonhead to listen to me prattling. The Lord Commander has arrived. It would treat you in the intercessory. Okay. Bye, Alphinaud. Bye. Hello. Goodbye. Greetings, sir. Sir, shall I show you inside? Oh my gosh, why is it a tongue twister for me? Alright, let's talk with you. You're just like relaxed out on that big chair. Yeah, the slap bed. I thank you for your coming with such haste. I apologize for my absence. Quite to say, Lady Iceheart and her heretics have much to answer for. Yes, but we are recently returned from the gates of judgments ourselves. Given the circumstances, we quite understand if you would prefer to postpone our appointed audience. Right. On the contrary, Master, I think it more important than ever that this meeting take place. Rest assured, I shall return to my post on Ishgard's walls the moment our business is concluded. Before we move on to the subject of reinforcements, however, I should introduce you to a close friend and stalwart ally. Einstein? Einstein? Einsteinian? Einsteinian, maybe? This person. You! No, not you. You. With the cool boots. And the amazing armor. Oh! You're a Dragoon. That would make sense. May I present you Ishgard's Azure Dragoon. An impressive title, though I confess I know precious little of the Order of Dragoons. They're formidable warriors, yet even among such masters of the lance, Estinien is without equal. Estinien. Estinien? Okay. Thank you, Andrea. He, out of all the warriors of Ishgard, was chosen to wield the power of dragons, and may thus contend with any Dravanian. You flatter me overmuch, Lord Commander. So you're the adventurer of whom they spoke. I see now why my blood fair saying in anticipation of our meeting. Yeah, Estinien. Estinien. Okay, Estinien. Estinien. Okay. You're cool. Well, now that we have all been introduced, let us proceed to the matter at hand. I would share with you what we have learned of Iceheart's design, as confessed by the heretics taken captive after the assault on the gates. Would seem the Lady Iceheart and the Dravanians share a common goal, the reclamation of Nidhogg's stolen eye. He's Husbandino too? Okay. Not quite sure what that means, but sure. Also, before I keep going here, so was a Dragoon, were you able to be a Dragoon before Heaven's Ward came out, or was that as Heaven's Ward came out? So would you have not been able to be a Dragoon before this point, and they just retroactively changed the dialogue for when you can become a Dragoon? Darn, Mrs. Stream. Don't worry, Revan. As soon as the stream is done, it will be up on the channel afterwards in the playlist, which I gotta go through and fix that playlist order and stuff like that to make sure they're all in there. But it'll be up there. A Dragoon has always been in the game? Okay, okay, Dragoon was in the base game. Okay, thank you guys for... I wasn't sure about that. With the way they prodded out a Dragoon, you think maybe it would be like, we're all special and amazing and new. Okay, so it's in the base game. Thanks, Razor, Andrea, and Tikal, and the Dragon. So Nidhogg, one of the 7 great worms. His name features prominently in your nation's history. Though once defeated by the hero Haldreth, the beast is said to have terrorized Korathis since Ishgard's founding. Many of the scars are walls bare from Nidhogg's relentless efforts to raise the city. The trophy Haldreth plucked from the bested Worm Skull, known simply as the Eye, is a treasured relic of Ishgard and one possessed of untold power. Should it ever be returned to Nidhogg, the dread creature would be restored to the height of its strength, and then no wall or ward would ever erect, or if we could erect, would ever be stout enough to deny him. Definitely don't want that happening. My vengeful son hath waged war against Ishgard for 1,000 years. No mortal mind could comprehend the depths of his rancor. Yeah, they're not gonna be very happy when they learn that I can hear the dragons and stuff. That's gonna be very bad. The eye itself is secreted deep within the vault. It must be kept under heavy guard, surrounded at all times by men and women who have proven their loyalty to the Holy See. But those stout walls and sharp blades may suffice to discourage the heretics. The dragons are another matter. They are individuals within the Dravanian horde whom an entire company of knights would labor to repel, say nothing of Nidhogg himself. Nor does age rob them of their strength. Through the endless march of years, the dragons endure, patient, calculating, inexorable. You must understand, these creatures do not share our perception of time. That is especially true of the great worms. They would spend centuries in slumber, only to wake and resume their campaign as if mere hours had passed. It's been 20 years since Nidhogg has darkened our skies. 20 years for him to gather his strength and for us to bolster our defenses. And now, just as it seems primed to return, the heretics strike at the gates. Uh-oh. You believe that Lady Iceheart is in league with the creature, then? Of that, we cannot be certain. Though we know the heretics covet the eye, we have been unable to determine their plans for it. With such questions aside, we must needs address the raging hole their mistress has seen fit to rend in Ishgard's protections. Is a weakness the Dravians will not like to leave untested. So it would seem you have described your plight with admirable detail, Lord Commander, yet it cannot help but wonder at your candor. Why share such sensitive information with us? I shall speak plain. Ishgard is in need of allies, and I would have you bolster our front lines in readiness of the coming battle against the dragons. This much I expected. Unlike our arrangement concerning the Keeper of the Lake, however, only you stand to benefit from our assistance in this matter. I fail to see why we should intervene in a conflict which concerns only Ishgard and Dravania. When the Erosian Alliance requested Ishgard's assistance during Operation Archon, you refused us. Does that not seem grossly unjust to demand that we now risk our lives in your private war? I make no attempt to defend my country's conduct. I only ask that you consider what would follow were Ishgard to fall. Having razed our city to the ground, the Horde would have little cause to linger, and most would return to their lairs in Dravania. Soon thereafter, the ruins of Corinthus would be buried in snow, and the land would become the sole province of beasts and beastmen. Until the Garlands arrive, that is, for you may be certain that the Empire would not hesitate to claim Corinthus, and they would not even have to draw steel. That's true. That's true. An imperial province sharing border with Mordona? 7 hells. Very well. We will assist you in repelling the dragons. The roar of a great worm may have shaken the firmament, but we of Erosia will not abandon the Ishgardian brothers to face the coming horde alone. Nor did I ever think you would. Now, upon the matter of the roar. Allow me, Sir Emmerich. Though the power of the eye has become a vessel of Nidhogg's strength, his essence has stolen into my very blood. Fear not, I am in full control of my faculties, I assure you, and the eye itself is no reference to this tale. It is not essential to bear it with me whereas I go. Its lingering influence does, however, allow me to hear Nidhogg's voice. The worm who roared? Was Nidhogg Aye, he means to hurl his horde against Graffian's collar and shatter the remaining wards that protect the city. There can be no doubt. The worm has summoned his minions to war. Do. Yay! Oh, you were mount farming till a few minutes ago? How'd the mount farming go? Yeah. We were all special and amazing. That much is true regardless. Yeah, I was wondering, like, if you're a Dragoon, would you have been able to hear when the dragon roared when we were at the gravesite thing? Well, I mean, that wasn't a really gravesite. The stone thing. Would you have actually heard it as a roar? That'd be kind of cool. Wee dragon. Yeah. Wee dragons. Yeah, dragons, jumping beans. What's your name? What's your quest? What is the capital of Assyria? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Did the roar get it done? Is there something going on? Oh my gosh, I'm excited. Through the circumstances are far from ideal, this desperate endeavor will at least provide us an opportunity to bring the sister states of Eorzea together in common cause. Hopefully. I mean, we don't know if they're all going to listen, right? Sir Emmerich was more ruthless in his negotiations than I anticipated. I suppose one must give no quarter when one's home is at stake. But did you see the look on his face when he formally requested our assistance? The Lord Commander has long campaigned for Ishgard to open its gates to outsiders. I suspect his softening of the Holy See's attitude towards foreign corporation comes as something of a bittersweet victory. The days ahead promise to be interesting indeed. Yay, more experience. Still level 54. All right, he's ready to begin making preparations for war. Yeah, we're going to war. If we were to aid the Ishgardians in this war of theirs, preparations will have to be made, and soon. Before proceeding, however, we must return to the Rising Stones and make our report to Minfilia. Okay, so let's head back. I guess I can just return. Just hit the return button. Okay, click. Oh my gosh. Yes, let's enter the Solar. Okay, Minfilia, what's going on? Oh, I don't think I noticed these flowers here before. That's good. Actually, that's a really cool looking vase. That is a... Not gonna lie, that's a decent amount of polygons going into that vase there. Anyways.
Alphino, it is good to see you. Tell me, what have you learned?
Pray summon the others. Everyone must hear my report.
So this was all but a taste of what's to come.
Indeed. The main host advances upon Ishgard as we speak.
Whose vaunted defenses have been nullified.
Shorn of its wards, the city will bear the full force of Nidhogg's fury.
All those people.
Okay, every time they say Nidhogg, all I can think of is that awesome, like, two-player game of Nidhogg where you go back and forth. That was fun.
Alphino is right. The Dravanians cannot be allowed to prevail. If Ishgard falls, all of Eorzea will suffer the consequences.
Then you agree that we have no choice but to intervene. For the good of the realm, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn and the Crystal Braves must join the defense of Ishgard.
Let there be no ambiguity about what has been proposed. We would be directly intervening in the war. But if all here believe the cause to be just, then to war we...
Oops.
The path we now embark upon is perilous, but I pray you will walk with us to the end.
Of course.
For those we have lost, for those we can yet save.
Then it is settled. I shall inform the Council of our intentions, and request that they contribute their own forces to the defense of Ishgard.
What's going on? All right, let's complete that. At least, oh, did they have more in like 1.0? There, Drazor, to claim, did you hear the tragedy of the 1.0 flower pots? What happened in 1.0? Because I'm like, yeah, I look at these flower pots and I'm like, that's, I mean, for something that's like base, like you got, yeah, like that's quite a bit of polygons just for one thing in an MMO, right? Whereas like, yeah, you can look at this being like, yeah, it's got a few, but not a lot. And like these bottles don't have a lot, right? But that vase, that random vase in the back here has so many. Yeah, war never changes, says the dragon. War never changes. They have the power of high graphical fidelity and preclude an acceptable frame rate. Yeah, it's kinda, yeah. Wait. Killian, Potts has many polygons as a player character? What the heck? Who optimized that game? Oh my god, that's ridiculous. No wonder that game, like, barely even ran at all. Man, that's ridiculous. That's all. I mean, hilarious. Awesome. Actually, I mean, as a side note, I'm really excited for the next Unreal Engine, because it looks like you can take like models right from ZBrush, which have like 5 million polygons, into the game engine, and it runs smooth. I'm very excited for that. Yay! Anyways, been working with some new stuff at work. That's going to be awesome, and I'm very excited for it. Yes. All right, let's talk with Benfilia here. Oh, no one optimized it. That was part of the problem. Yep, been there with when someone forgets to optimize something, and then I have to like rig a unoptimized thing that's way too. Yeah, you have zero idea what I just said. I know, but I'm excited because it's my job, mine job. Everyone works on different parts without talking. That's why you gotta have. Oh my gosh, I need to have a really awesome like pipeline team. It's such a pain in the butt when things break down. That's for sure. I bid the Archons travel to their assigned nations. Should the members of the Alliance agree to pledge Grand Company soldiers to Ishgard's cause, our commanders will be on hand to act as intermediaries for the duration of the conflict. A small matter of persuading the Alliance leaders to grant such support. I lead to no. For you, my friend. Oh, I get the finger. Something important's happening. For your finger, a different task awaits. I would have you reach out to your fellow adventurers and gather what allies you may for the coming siege. I would ask that you consider the many of our own security. Revenant's Toll is but a short flight from the snowfields of Chrysalis. It is not unimaginable that the fighting may spill across the border. Pray brief Southbourne and the brewing conflict and discuss potential contingencies. The frontier settlements must be prepared for aught that might wing its way over our walls. I can only hope such precautions prove unnecessary. Before you leave, might I suggest that you have Tataru, yay, accompany you. Yay, she has a talent of administration and a firm grasp of the practical challenges we may encounter. Alright, yay. I like her, she's awesome. She can only come with me if she's juggling the whole time. Tataru. There we go, Tataru. We are rather close to Korathos, aren't we? We'd best see to our own defenses and take stock of our supplies. Oh, and we'll also need to have beds and bandages laid out just in case. Good receptionist is ready for any eventuality. Let's go, Lunith. I have 101 things to discuss with Southbourne. I should search her on Japanese and YouTube there, Benson? Cuteness overload? Oh my gosh. That woman is the main driving force of the operation. You swear they're the dragon? Yeah, I get that. She secretly runs everything. Okay. And I haven't talked to you in forever. Oh, Tataru's already out here. Okay, I appreciate the warning. If war is coming to Korathos, then the toll must be made ready. I'll increase the number of patrols and lookouts immediately. I'll also see about finding room for an infirmary, as well as temporary housing for victims of the conflict. Ishgard has done well by us in the past, and I would return the favor. But as for rounding up volunteers for the fighting itself, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. I will not send my fellow guild members to die on Ishgardian soil, and I am certain headquarters will say the same. There will be no official Adventurers Guild presence at this siege. That said, each adventurer is, of course, free to do as he or she will. I shall have a word with some of the more capable colleagues on your behalf, and you might try your luck here in Revenant's Toll. I dare say there are a few souls about town who will answer your call to arms. Yay! Hey, Tataru, what's up? Let's get started, shall we? We have a town to rouse. Okay. Yay, rousing the town. Oh, there's nothing new on 6.3 for Star Wars? Yeah, I was hoping it would be sooner than later, but, I mean, I'd rather them take their time than have it broken. Okay, so, accomplished adventurer. Do you want to come to war with us? Spare me your talk of glory and fame. I'm not in the habit of volunteering for lost causes. I've survived this long by trusting my instincts, and my instincts tell me to stay well away from Ishgard. Oh, okay. Oh, Revan, getting very close to Heaven's Ward. Hopefully not far. Hopefully not far at all. Hi. Hello. Hi there. Hello. Good morning. I get Ishgard sounds like she's in a right mess, but that ain't what I wanted to talk to you about. I need you to cast your mind back to the scuffle with the Empire out by the processing plant. A lad from Little Almigo by the name of O'Willard was there on the 4th that day, and I want to know if you've seen him since. Have ye? No. God's damn it. I feared as much. No one else has bloody seen him. It's like the ground opened up and swallowed him whole. But that ain't all. Around the time Willard stopped turning up for duty, then black market weapons went missing from the vault in Ul'dah. Oh. So now, of course, half the brave suspect the lad of making off with the goods. Folk like to believe our company's a disciplined fighting force, but as you and me both know, there's no more a moultrie collection of mercenaries, adventurers, and guild company veterans. The only thing that binds us together is some vague oath about fighting for the freedom of all. That and the steady pay. Now, compared to most others in this crew, Willard's a fresh-faced novice, a bleeding whelp against wolves. But the boy's got passion. When he talked about being a guardian of Eorzea, he bloody well meant it. A lad like him wouldn't rob us blind and bugger off like that. He ain't the type. But then, and this is just between you and me, mind, there's the fact that the lad wanted to tell me something he'd noticed from the ledgers, something about the Braves numbers not adding up. Uh-oh. Aye, there's a villain at the end of this trail I've stumbled upon, and I'll bet me good eye that it ain't young Willard. Any road, you got a war to wage, so I'll let you get on. I just thought someone should know. I'll be seeing you, Luneth. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, because we want the world to see us as good peoples. Well, I mean, I'm not part of the Crystal Braves. I don't think. Also, I hope Willard's alright. There's the Adept Adventurer. Right, so Ishgard seeks sell swords to bolster its ranks, eh? Though I'm not sure I like the sound of the siege, those nobles will surely be generous with their rewards. But I have pledged myself to guard Revenant's Toll. Modest work though it is, I'm loath to break the terms of my contract. What to do? What to do? Well, I mean, I guess you're going to protect Revenant's Toll, and that's good too, as long as you're doing something. Oh, you made a new character, Vanzin? Played alongside my friend, and your hair stood during the Heavensward intro. I'm excited. Don't tell me anything about it. Very excited to see it for the first time. I haven't made it that far before, but I'm very excited. You think... Oh, Zachary, you think he'll come out between April and mid-May? I don't know. Do you think they'd give like a week or two to announce it? But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm excited for it either way. Here you go. How did I get here normally? I have to like run around. I have to like run up here and then all the way around to get to you. Yeah, I'm glad I can fly now. Sell me blades to the Ishgardians? Well, them dragons are a fearsome lot. But I'd slay me fair share if the coin was good. I've worked for one of them nights before, you know. Watched me like a bloody hawk, he did. Still, I'd put up with worse than that for a heavy purse. Alright, yeah, we got some coming with us. That's good. Yeah, where is... How would I get up here normally? Oh. Oh, I could come this way. Okay. Man, I would have got so lost trying to get up there. Again, glad I can fly. I love a dragon on my shoulder. A giant dragon that's a tiny dragon that talks to me. No, I'm not crazy. Volunteer my services in the defense of Ishgard? I think not. Dragons claim the lives of every one of my brothers. I do not mean to offer them mine. It was to escape such a fate that I took up the mantle of adventure in the first place. I would sooner die in pursuit of fortune than hurtle behind an icy wall. Alright, well at least we got one. Sounds like. I'll take that. I absolutely love how he perches on my shoulder, although he doesn't. He just like hit the binding there, does not like attach to the shoulder blade. I mean, would it be so hard for them to put like an IK frame? An IK handle on that or something? No, 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 no. We're just gonna talk to Tataru. There you are, Luneth. So, did you sway any hearts? One or two, eh? Well, add it to mine that makes 3 or 4. Not including Selfborn's friends. We won't have the largest company in the army, but I'd say one Revenant's Toll veteran is worth a dozen clanking knights at least. Yeah, that's true. We're better than everybody else. An allied perspective. How close are we getting to the end? Very excited. That's where was a message for you, Kate. Ooh, I've been so caught up with recruiting, I almost forgot. There's been word from Alphino. Apparently the Alliance leaders are convening in Ul'dah to discuss Ishgard's plight. They've requested your presence, as usual. Of course, we have to go wherever anything's happening. Anyway, you'd best make your way to Ul'dah, or you'll be late. He said he would meet you at the Royal Promenade. Okay. Very close. Oh, boy. Am I burning through this quicker than I thought I was going to? I figured I'd have like 2 more episodes of this at least. Maybe I won't have that many. Oh yeah, I gotta use the Royal Promenade. Extremely close, Vincent? Okay, let me know if I'm getting too close. Although I am going to be only playing for like another 15 minutes. I don't think I'm going to make it into this one. Ethernet. Or am I that close? Royal Promenade? Isn't there one here? No, let's go to Chamber of Wool. I think that might be it. Not that many quests? Okay. Yes, okay, I did go to the right one. No, not today? Okay. Okay. Not that many quests left, but not today. Okay, thanks, Dragon. Okay, okay. Good. I was worried, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll accidentally trigger it or something like that. I don't want to accidentally trigger it yet. Oh, that means I'll have to level up my Lancer a whole bunch. Okay, so my apologies for calling you away from your tasks. I'd hoped to proceed with these negotiations one leader at a time, but it seems my urgent request for an audience have prompted a gathering of the council. Needless to say, I felt obliged to attend. The alliance leaders are already seated within. Let us join them, shall we? Hey guys, been a while.
We are well aware of Ishgard's dilemma, and we agree with your assessment.
Then I trust there are no objections to the Crystal Braves' intervention.
Undar has none.
Gridania does not object.
The Crystal Braves are yours to command, Alphino. Do what you will. We shall pray for your success.
It was my hope that you would offer more substantial aid than prayer. I know it is within your means.
Do not presume that you have knowledge of our every concern. The Garleans and the Beast Tribes are but 2 of many. We are not in a position to contribute greatly to the defense of Ishgard, not when our own homes are still under siege.
We dare not leave our interests in Cartano undefended as well. Telegi Adalegi and his ilk would seize control of the territories in our absence.
The enemy is at their gates, and you would cower behind yours?
No one is cowering, boy. We will offer what support we can.
Aye, support. A handful of men and no more.
Would that we could commit more than a token force to this cause. Yet there are others to whom you might turn. The free companies ever want for work.
Ah, yes. The free companies. They're not like to turn you down.
I beg your pardon? You would entrust the survival of Ishgard to sell swords? Crises like these are the very reason why this alliance was formed. It is our duty to aid our fellow man.
My duty is to my country and my people. If you expect us to place the... If you cannot understand so simple a concept, then you have no place at this table.
Be an option to go back.
Forgive me, Admiral. I was careless in my choice of words.
I suggest you assemble a party of elite adventurers, assuming you haven't already. Your fellows served us well during Operation Archon. I dare say they will do so again. If I may, Your Grace, I wish to propose a redistribution of forces. If we entrust the security of Uldar to the Brass Blades for a time, we can dispatch a larger force to Ishgard. Your Grace?
Yes. Yes, of course. Do what you will.
Is Her Grace not feeling well?
To the best of my knowledge, Her Grace is in perfect health.
I see. Carry on.
Oh yeah, with her, I think she's gonna not be Her Grace anymore. Okay, so that was going on. Okay, so they're not able to send a bunch of forces, but they can send something. All right. Vanzin and Dragon. I mean, Vanzin won the race, I guess, but they'll let me know with the cutscene that there'll be a cutscene coming up. Okay, I'm glad that they'll let us know that. That's cool. I like that. I like that. I like when games do stuff like that, give you a warning. So once again, I owe you an apology. It seems you have been conscripted into leading a contingent of adventurers on yet another mission of inestimable danger. But I fear we will be left with little alternative. We cannot well abandon the Lord and Sir Emmerich to their fate. We must abide by the council decision, as short-sighted as it is, and strive to fulfill our roles as Eorzea's guardians. Alright, so Captain Ilbred, what news? Then the assault has begun? We have but this moment concluded our audience with the Alliance leaders. Move our forces in position. Your unit will join House Drandore or whatever at the Steel Vigil. Man the cannons alongside the knights and thin the Dravian horde ere they descend upon Ishgard. I will join you as soon as I am able. Luneth, I would have you and your adventurer allies bolster defenses at the Steps of Faith. Report to Sir McLean at the Gates of Judgment, and he will direct you to where you are needed most. May the gods grant us victory. Alright. Gotta head to the Gates of Judgment. Okay. Yeah, head to the Gates of Judgment. Getting super close. Oh boy. Gonna be it. It's gonna be like, no, you have a long cutscene. I'll be like, no. I did it quicker than I thought. I'm actually excited about it. Don't worry. I'm excited to get there. I'm so excited. Oh, here you are. You are the appointed captain of the Sellsword contingent. Then welcome. There is no shortage of blade work to be done. As we speak, the Travanian skirmisher parties are harrying positions across the Central Highlands. I've assigned the Crystal Braves and your fellow adventurers to contain these scattered attacks, and for the present, I would have you join them. This is, of course, merely a precursor to the assault on Ishgard proper. The wily serpents seek to divide and confuse our forces, and we will not do so easily drawn out of position. The Temple Knights will remain on the steps of faith and continue our preparations. When the Horde arrives in force, we shall face the wall of Ishgardian steel. Report back to me once an adventure skirmishes, or once their advanced skirmishes are slain. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ooh, a lot closer than last week. That's just true. About 30 minutes. Unfortunately, I don't have that much time. So what I'll probably do is, oh my gosh, is this like? Oh no, I'm just attacking some forces here. Okay. How do I get to them? Okay, I gotta go this way. Is there like a trial or something coming up then? I got 30 more minutes. I can make it to Heaven's Ward today. No, unfortunately, I can't make it today. I might have enough time just to do this. Actually, you know what? I think I probably will just end there today. I'll end this stream today. And we will continue next Thursday again about 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I hope you guys liked a little bit of a longer episode here. It's been about I started about a little bit later than I wanted to, but yeah, it's been about 2 hours and 40 minutes so far. Do you guys like the longer episodes? Is that better for you guys? I kind of like them because I get through it a little bit quicker. But hey, let me know, guys. Know either if you're watching live, you can let me know now, or let me know in the description and the Discord and stuff like that too. Link in the description. But yeah, I had a lot of fun today. Really excited. Sounds like I'm gonna probably hit Heaven's Ward next week. Figure out what I'm gonna do if I actually hit it. I do want to have my Dragoons, so maybe I can play. I will be playing for sure Saturday. And you like give me like a back hug there. That's hilarious. But the longer the better. Awesome. And again, thank you guys for joining me. Andrea and Daigot and Drazer and Killian and Galactic was there for a bit too. But thank you guys for joining me in game. I know it's been a lot of like we'll fight like for like 10 minutes in game together, and then it'll just be like 3 hours of story stuff. But hey, that's apparently what Final Fantasy is all about. Yeah, I'll be in the Discord for a second for sure as soon as I'm done the stream to say bye to you guys. But yeah, on Saturday at about 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm going to hop on to play some Final Fantasy. I might play a little bit longer that day too, just because I want to get my Lancer up to level 50, so then we can start doing Heaven's Ward. So essentially, before we do Heaven's Ward, the plan is to, right before, probably when it warns me about the cutscene, what I'll probably do is I'll go through and do all the Lancer and Dragoon storyline, and then to level 50, and then we will hop in and do Heaven's Ward. So maybe that'll be next. I'm so excited, guys. You can't, honestly, I can't tell you how excited I am. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, hit me up in the Discord, like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. And as always, until next time, keep it stuck in the ice.